Hello, my friends. I want to teach now Halachot Chanukah or Halachot of Chanukah. The miracle of Chanukah, Nes Chanukah, miracle Nes, happened after Bayit Sheni, that built by Ezra and Nehemiah, that came from Babel, and they had permission from king of Persian palace called Koresh. And then after 200 years and 30 years, 230 years, start the Gzeira. Gzeira is the command, the Gzerot is the commands of the Greeks that controlled, and they have the supervision, like on Israel, and they said 3 things not to do: Shabbat, Milah, Brit Milah, and Chodesh. Chodesh, it's not Rosh Chodesh, as today is very different what has had before this period of time. The Eidim, the witness, has to come to the Beit Din and to say to the Beit Din, we saw the moon in their start. And then the Beit Din test them, make them exam. Does it true or not? It's big inyan, big thing. And then they said, if the witnesses were true, the Beit Din say mekudash, mekudash, mekudash 3 times. It's like in the wedding under the chuppah, when they finished he said, the chosron say, this woman mekudeshet, and the whole public, people around say mekudeshet, mekudeshet. They learned from this case of Kiddush HaChodesh. It's called Kiddush HaChodesh. It's another subject to learn. So, and after years, it was after how many, I don't know how many years, it's 206 שנים עד החורבן. So it was many years, this Greek government, and the miracle happened on 25 of Kislev month, Chodesh Kislev. And 25 on this month is Kaf Hey. Kaf is 20 and Hey is 5. 25. And then they didn't find any oil, pure oil, to light the menorah in the Beit HaMikdash. So it happened that some of the Kohanim found 1 package of oil in this temple of the big Kohen Gadol. Big is Gadol. And there is a midrash that it's where and be, the temple was of the Shmuel Hanavi, the prophet Shmuel. It's a long time before. It's a miracle. So, and then, not in the same year, only after a year, all the wisers decided to make those 8 days of the miracle that one package of oil found, and it was enough for 8 days. But in the regular time, it only for 1 day. So the main mitzvah is to make it famous and to show all the world what's happened to Israel. So it's not only for Israel themselves, and it's a famous for everybody. That's why Chabad make their menorah, Chanukah, in the middle of in New York and Manhattan, the central place. Okay, it's nice, but I don't know if maybe they can bless. They can bless, but it's a question. Okay, let's go. So that's why we called this festival Chag. It's not Chag, really, because we not say Chag Sameach, okay? Not say Chag Sameach. We say Chanukah Sameach. What is Chanukah? It's 2 parts of words. Chanu, Kafhei. What is Chanu? Like parking, the rest from their war against the Greeks, okay? And Kafhei is the 25 of this, and Kafhei, Kafzan, Kafchet, Kaftet, Lamed of the Kislev, and then 1 of Tevet, and 2 of Tevet, and 3 of Tevet. This is 8 days. So, and another thing happened before years when Israel were in the desert with Moshe. The Mishkan, they completely finished to build the Mishkan in this period of time of Kislev. It's another inyan to think why it's happened exactly. So, it's Yemei Simcha. What is Yemei Simcha? It's a happy days. So we should not say Tachnun, okay, in the Tefillah, and not mit'anim or fast, to make fast for anything, not to go to the doctor to make a blood check. No, it's not good for this time, okay? And every meal that we are doing in those days, 8 days, it's mitzvah only if you say Divrei Torah on the table, or singing, happy of Chanukah singing, okay? So, like Ma'oz Tur Yeshuati. Okay, I will send you this song. So, the women should light the candles of Hanukkah, and the same like the men. Why? Because they were in the same gezerot, commands of the Greeks. Okay? So that's why they should do the mitzvah the same as the man. That's why if the man is outside in the work, she can, not can, she should do that to light on the time. And what is the time? We will say later. So there is a custom in those half an hour, this is the mitzvah to light the candles. Half an hour, it's critic, this half an hour from the start. Okay, later. So the women, they were in this miracle, so because it was a custom of the Greek commander, he took every virgin lady that came to go to the wedding, her wedding, she has to be with this commander, Greek man, and to be with him before she is going to the wedding, her wedding. Can you imagine what a terrible thing? Just to say that, it's incredible. I don't know, unbelievable. So, and there is a mitzvah to learn Torah in this time of the candles are lighting, and the women not going to the kitchen for cooking or something. No, they stay near the candles just to see them. If someone has problem with his eyes, it's a miracle just to see them, and it might be miracle for this person who is suffering from his eyes. Listen good, okay? And there is a custom, the same custom of the Yemeni ladies. I mean the olders. It's called Shimur Hanerot. Shimur, like to keep the candles. They were light every Erev Shabbat, the candles for Shabbat, and they didn't go to the shower or going to arrange the whole cooking for Shabbat. They were sit near the candles that they were lighted. Okay, you know, it's the same like Chanukah. It's a mitzvah. We don't understand why, because if you should go to take care of your children, you must go, okay? But if you can to allow to yourself and you have to rest, get rest towards the candles, it's a big mitzvah. Half an hour, okay? I think in the Shabbos and in the Chanukah candles, but maybe it's very difficult in the Erev Shabbat, I know. So that's it. So now we are starting about how to put the oil here. What kinds of candles we prefer to do? The first one is this glass with olive oil. This is the best, but every kind of oil is good. Okay, if you don't have now at home something like oil, this is prefer than this one. Okay, so the best oil is not make cloudy, dark, and smell not good. It's for sure not prefer not better than others, because we need to do the mitzvah and the correct and the nice and the best. If we can do that, of course. The main thing is to know not to make very close the candles. We need, this is, how do they call it, quick, I don't know how to say that. 2 centimeter minimum, not minimum. It's good. 1.5 centimeter between 2 candles, okay? Not close. Don't be close. And that's why we are recommended about this petila. This is petila, okay? And with the oil, if you can see that, this is the best. And I will show you later how to light, actually. So now, where we are putting the menorah. Menorah is the Chanukah. It's not, I don't like the word Chanukah because it's modern people say that, but the old-fashioned people said menorah. Menorah Chanukah. Menorah Chanukah. Okay? The lamp of Chanukah. That's it. So now, when we are putting the menorah, the best is in the gate of the main door of our house, okay? And if we have a ground, how do you say, more, another gate before the main gate of our home, there is a few gates, there are a private house, he has another gate of the chatzer, the background, yes, like that, and his home. The best is the gate that close to the outside, to the street, because people moving and they can see the lights, the candles. This is the main mitzvah. And then, if you cannot do that because there is snow, raining, and wind, and hurricane, as we heard about a few days, so you cannot light it outside. You can light it inside your home. So there are windows closed to the outside and שקוף, that people can see the lamp, and you can do that on the basic of the window, if you can do that, of course, and people can see that. But if not, you should put it in the main door inside of you, when the mezuzah in the right place, when you get inside to your home, the mezuzah in the right side, and in the left is the menorah, okay? But we must be careful about children, about wind. When you come inside, you open the door and the candles might be get off, how do you say, chabot, light off. I hope. So turn off. So not in the stairs, just inside your home, inside, when the opposite of the mezuzah. That's it, okay? Mezuzah in the right place, right mashkof, we say, mashkof, okay, of the door. It's from the right side when you enter, and on the left, the menorah. So now another halacha. You see this menorah? This is very simple, but it's very good for me. So if you have no like that, something like that, you can put those candles. It's like the second day because we have only two. And the shamash, this is called shamash, only for using, it's save us not to use the nerot mitzvah. What is nerot mitzvah? Every candle that we light for Chanukah is holy. So this is unholy. That's why we put on the side or like that. Can you see that? It's higher than that. It's higher than that to show people this is not belong to Chanukah. This is called shamash that we can use if I light with that, you see that? If I light and it's turned off, I don't know why, I can take from the shamash the light because what I am doing, I'm lighting this shamash first, and then I can use it if I have another candle to light the all candles of Chanukah. I can use that. I don't need to light it again and again. Okay? It's very simple. So they have to be in the same level, in the same high, and the same. And the shamash, only that, the shamash must be higher. This is the form, okay? How to make the menorah. And what else? We are starting, I have to change, yes. This is left, and this is right side. This is left. So, I'm lighting those candles on the second day of Chanukah. So, I'm lighting what the first, who is close to the right side. Okay? This is the candle that we added in the new day of Chanukah. This one, we used it yesterday night in the first day. And now this is the new one, we should light it in the first. And then to go to the second, okay? But the shamash here, the shamash is in the side always. We are lighting in the first. And then if someone want to see something, we say that he used in this candle, not in those holy candles. Okay? It's very important. So the time of lighting the candles. Now, it's very, very important. You have an internet, and I send you this site that show you when exactly the stars out. You know, between the sunset and the start of the stars come out. Okay, you can see three stars close to each other. This is the time of Zeta Kochavim. Zeta Kochavim. Okay, so we are our custom. Okay, Yamanai, like Rambam, imashkia with the sunset. So it's about 10 minutes between, the sunset and the start of the stars. It's argue 15 minutes until 21 minutes. This is the argue between the poskim, the rabbis, big rabbis. So 10 minutes, listen good, 10 minutes after sunset, you can light the candles. But you must put oil, at least minimum, not minimum, at the real account for lighting those in the oil count in for half an hour. So if you didn't do that, you must light it the maximum that you allow to do that. It's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You must light it in this half an hour. If not, it became bediavad, not lechatchila. What is bediavad lechatchila? I told you, I think, I will tell you again. The best mitzvah and the second level of the mitzvah. Like that, okay? So, if you are at work, your wife or your child that he is already, I think, bar mitzvah 30, and girl from 12 years old, they can light it. Okay? But the best that the whole people that living in this home will be and standing in the time of the candles light. It's the biggest mitzvah, that the pirsum, the famous of the miracle, is the best, the highest. What else? Now the blessing. There is, in the first day only, we are blessing 3 blesses. In the second day, only 2 blesses. Okay? The first bless is Baruch Atah Hashem Eloheinu Melech Haolam אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של חנוכה. Or של חנוכה, or של חנוכה. Or there is של חנוכה, or של החנוכה. There is a lot of customs. But the Yamanai, the best, של החנוכה. This is the first blessing. And then the second one is ברוך אתה השם אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. This is the second, the two of the blessings that we bless whole Chanukah. But in the first day, we are adding שהחיינו. ברוך אתה השם אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. And so if someone didn't light the candle in the first day, he can say שהחיינו in the second day, because he didn't lost this blessing שהחיינו, because he didn't light yesterday, and you cannot complete it any day. So in the second day, when this is his first time that he's light the candles, he can bless שהחיינו. Okay. In the Beit Knesset, in the synagogue at Shul, they find the corner, the south of the corner of the synagogue, to light the candles there, and they blessing the whole blessing, the same blessing like at home. But we are not yotzim yedei chova. What is yotzei yedei chova? Yedei chova is if I saw and I heard the whole blessing in synagogue, and the rabbi or someone say that, it's not concerned that I did the mitzvah. Only a famous that a lot of people in this stand of the lighting of the candles, there is a lot of people, it's a big mitzvah and very famous for God. But for me, as a person, I should do that I should do that in my home, because the mitzvah is in my home, everybody in his home. So on Friday before Shabbat, we must put oil in this whole cup, okay? Because we should light it before the Shabbos coming. So we light it for an hour before. And the first, we should light the candles of Chanukah, and then to light the candles of Shabbat. You know why? It's very simple. Because when we light the candles of Shabbat, we accept Shabbat for us, okay? There is a lot of kinds to solve it, but this is the right way to do. So there is a mitzvah, a halacha, that if you light the candle and someone opened the window and it's turned off the lights, the candles, it's concerned that you did the mitzvah, because the lighting make the mitzvah, not the continue of the of the lighting. So if you are light that again, it's for famous, for mitzvah, of course, there is a mitzvah, but not the real mitzvah of turn on the lights of the candles of Chanukah. So that's why we should close everything, that no wind will get inside, and not to put the menorah not down of 30 centimeter, not down of, not close to the floor. But we must do it up then 30 centimeter. And there is some opinions that say not more than 1 meter. But the Rambam say you can do that 1 meter and more, but not too long, of course. So the oil that in the, if something little oil, it's holy, okay? That's why you can make a condition that the oil of here can use to the oil for tomorrow, or the real mitzvah is only for half an hour. You don't need more. I heard that someone turned off the light after half an hour, but nobody do that. But if it's you saw that some oil, you can put it in the side. That's what I'm doing, and then I'm make a fire together. Okay, because the oil is very holy. So the sufgania, as I show you in the Telegram, sufgania, the blessing is borei mine mezonot, and if you eat a lot, the last blessing is ala michya. But if you bake it in the baker, the oven, you must eat until 200 grams, not more than that. Okay, because then you became to you make to bless Birkat Hamazon. That's why. So we in the praying now, we are say al anisim, hold tfilot, every tfilah, shacharit, mincha, arvit, on Shabbos, every time of Chanukah, we say al anisim after modim. You can notice in the Siddur, al hanisim, all the miracles of God. You can see that it's very interesting, the translation there. And if you forgot to say that, you will not repeat. That's it. So only in Shachrit we say every day. After Shachrit we say Hallel Shalem, completely Hallel, not half Hallel as in Rosh Chodesh. And this is full Hallel. Even in Rosh Chodesh Tevet, that it's happened on Chanukah, this is the only Rosh Chodesh that we are praying, saying the whole Hallel. This is the only special month, okay? So in Birkat Hamazon, we say Al Anisim. You should know when. And the second blessing, before Haaretz ועל המזון, and after אנחנו מודים לך. It's in the second bless of Birkat Hamazon. We are adding in the middle על הניסים ועל הנפלאות. So we are every day reading the Torah of Birkat Kohanim and Korbanot HaNesiim, that the sacrifices of the presidents of Israel when the Mishkan built and finished on Kislev, that they did. So we are on the custom, we are doing that in those 8 days of Hanukkah. So every day is only one Sefer Torah, and on Shabbat 2 Sefer Torah, and in Rosh Chodesh of Shabbat, Rosh Chodesh and Shabbat is first of Shabbat, second of Rosh Chodesh, and third is for Chanukah. 3 Sefer Torah, but only if Rosh Chodesh happened on Shabbat. Okay? But if it's Shabbat and Chanukah, only 2 Sefer Torah. And the prophet, when we read the prophet, is Roni Vesimchi, that it's remind the candles of the Mishkan, the Bet HaMikdash. What else? So we finished, and it's like 40 minutes. I think it's very important for you to listen it again and again if you have time, or if you have not time, you must listen. So bless you. Chanukah Sameach, not Chag Sameach, Chanukah Sameach, remember, okay? So you have to know that those days you can find a lot of miracles. I don't know when it will happen. Maybe tomorrow, maybe after a year, but because you prayed when the light and this half an hour that the lights are lighting, the candles are lighting, you can ask from God everything. And I bless you that all of you will convert and there soon, and the Mashiach will come and will take care of you, because the Gerim are very important for God. And I promise you that if you are going the right way and you doing and the efforts, the really efforts that you could do that, the whole mitzvot, God will help you more and more. I promise you. So trust Hashem, and I hope you feel very good in the whole Chanukah. Thank you very much.